Hello, students. I'm your Stephen, sir, and this is the second part of grammar. Last topic it was from grammar, direct and indirect narration. So today it's a second part, and what we are going to recollect from the first part it was that direct and indirect there are two different ways of telling something or conveys one's first person's message to the other person. So there are two different types of saying something. It is called first is called direct and another is called indirectly. Indirectly means in indirect way. And indirect speech also is known as reported speech. It is very common to see direct speech used in books or in a newspaper articles. For example, the local MP said, "We plan to make this city a safer place for everyone." As you can see, with direct speech, it is common to use the verb to say, said in the past, but you can also find other verbs used to indicate direct speech, such as ask, reply, and shout. For an example, so my dear students, as you can see in this, what it is written that direct and indirect, or it is direct or other it is indirect, it is used into our day to day life. If you will learn this thing, my dear student, you can use it anywhere in your day to day life, also in other things also. So here is one example of direct speech. When Mrs. Diaz opened the door, I asked, "Have you seen Lee?" This is the first question. And then second, she replied, "No, I haven't seen him since lunchtime." So this is the second line. Now third line. The boss was angry and shouted, "Why isn't he here? He hasn't finished that report yet." So in this three line you can see, my dear students, what you can see that there is a comma and there is inverted comma. So in this thing, whenever you see some comma or inverted comma, it means this what is this, my dear student? This is direct speech. Now we will see something about indirect speech. What it is written that when we want to report what someone said without speech marks and without necessarily using exactly what same words, we can use indirect speech, also called reported speech. So here, my dear student, what indirect means that if your friend has said that I am sick and I cannot come today. So instead of using his words, you can use other words also. How you can say, like as you and your friend both are going to a school and you both go to school together, and one day what happened, my dear students, that you went to your friend's house and you told him that let's go, and your friends told you that I'm not feeling well, I will not come today. So when you go to school and when teacher asks you about where is your friend, that time you cannot, that time you have a choice. Either you can say in direct speech or either you can say in indirect speech. But most of the sentence used is in indirect speech when you convey someone's message. So what your friend told you, "I am sick, I cannot come today." So what you will tell to your teacher? My friend said that he was sick, that he will not come today, present day. So this is the idea to convey, and you use it in your day to day life also, my dear students. Now see, let's see some examples. Direct speech, we are quite cold in here. Indirect speech, they says that they are cold. So in direct and indirect, we can see that there is lots of difference, my dear student. In direct speech there is a quotation mark, and indirect speech there is no quotation marks, not even there is a comma. So this is the difference, my dear students. When we report what someone says in the present simple, as in the above sentence, we normally don't change the tenses. As you can see here, tenses is not changed. Here, tenses is not changed, my dear students, as in the above sentence. We normally don't change the tenses, we simply change the subject. However, when we report things in the past, we usually change the tenses by moving it one step back. For example, in the following sentence, the present simple becomes the past simple in indirect. So here there is an example of present simple becomes past simple. I I have a new car. Now you have to convert it into indirect. So your friend told you that he is having a new car. So when you will convert it into a past tense, means past simple, then how you will say he said he had a new car. So in this your tenses is changed. So that so today it was this much, my dear student. Now we'll move up to the next topic. So when school will get start, I will teach you in deeply. So this was little bit overview, because in grammar this topic is very lengthy. So this was just a short notes for you. Thank you so much.